packaging. So if you wanted to package this out and give me this with either a normal map, a color map, or whatever mapping, and have it load correctly on my computer, you would have to project this. So you set a project, and you set this project to be in the same area that has all those textures. So you saw the production folder, how I made that throughout the video, and that's my production folder. It's also going to be my project folder. So in here, I'm going to choose production, that one, and set it as my project. And I'll say create default workspace. Now what that did is if I go to any of these textures like this one, you'll notice that the file reads this. It doesn't say C drive John blah blah blah. It doesn't give me my path. It gives me just this, and that is correct. Now what you do, you save your scene, and notice it goes right to the production folder. And I can call this skull. Now to turn this in, what you would do is you go to your production folder and you clean out any non-essential things. Like I don't need my thumbnail. I don't need okay, this is my MB file, OBJ. Nice to have an OBJ in the pipe, but I don't need my thumb, so I'm going to delete that one. So just clean up your project folder. Then I go back and I right click on here and I say, well, time to zip it up. Send to compressed zip folder. And I rename this just like that. And that's what I upload to the area. Notice it's 9 megs. It's 9 megs. Okay, so if you have, and this is funny because I just had a student turn in like a huge, it must have been like 3 it's huge, 3 gigabytes of whatever. It's huge, and it was online. This is 9 megs, and that's what it should be. It should be something really small when it's zipped up. If you're experiencing something that's like 100 or 200 megs for some of this thing, it should not be that way. Make sure you clean up your project again. Okay, check any non-essential textures, non-essential meshes, everything. So that's study 1, 9 megs. All right, good to go. Let's go on to the next video. Alright, now that it's been extracted fully, we're going to be looking at the outcome of it. So I got my normal map and my skull OCC TIFF. If you look at it, let's uncheck this box. There we go, uncheck it back. You can see all the detail, and the ambient occlusion kind of just strengthens that detail with the black. Very, very nice. Now, let's go look at the folder that this exported into. If we go to Dropbox, work in progress, skull, here's my normal map and OCC map. Good. Alright, so the next thing I want to do in the next video is go through the conversion and the addition of additional things like, let's say, surface noise for this. How do we dictate that surface noise? How do we add another normal map just in case you need it? Okay. In most cases, this would be pretty good. I like this, but again, I want to plan for the future and show you how to do that. I think it's very important. So we're going to go a little bit nuts and say, hey, what if the skull was made out of, let's say, a rust or a steel? Okay, what happens then? So let's go on to the next video where we can look at that process.